this is about someone who is sort of floating in an empty space, and all he or she can see is 2 points of light, one in front and one behind. I still feel some slight degree of second-hand relative confidence in saying, or in thinking of saying, that where I am now is at a distant location, a very distant location, perhaps an extremely distant location from where I was before I arrived here. I'm able to say this, to think this with relative confidence, because where I am now I see 2 stars. Looking around in every direction I see only 2. Yet I know there are more, or I must at least assume there are more, because of the confidence, the first-hand relative confidence I remember having once felt when saying, or thinking, or when thinking of saying, that there is something or other between my eyes and all the distant stars. I can therefore still feel some degree of confidence, although only a very slight degree of second-hand relative confidence in remembering that I once felt great confidence, great first-hand relative confidence in saying, or in thinking of saying, that the so-called empty space is not so empty after all. Therefore, it is entirely possible, perhaps even entirely likely, that I am in the same general place, the same general world as I was before I came here, before I arrived here. Because where I was before, on the roof, I could see thousands of stars. Where I am now, only 2. Where I was before, I could see thousands of stars from atop the roof, from atop my roof, or perhaps not from atop my roof, perhaps not from atop mine, but rather from atop my parents' roof, from atop my parents' roof, if I remember correctly. I could see thousands of stars from atop my parents' roof, yet I am no longer confident, or even relatively confident, that I know what I mean by the word roof. When I say, or think to say, from atop the roof, for it has been a long while, a very long while, since I have been in contact with a roof, the thing the word roof points at. Likewise, a very long while since I've been inside a, what is it called, or walked up a staircase. Quite a long while since I've walked up a staircase. What I would now give for a staircase, a flight of stairs, to come upon a flight of stairs, a little staircase. It would not necessarily have to lead anywhere, only a few steps, a carpeted staircase floating by. I would lay my head on a step, fall asleep, and dream about stairs, about carpeted stairs, a carpeted staircase. Only a few steps, what I would give. But what I mean to say, I know, or what I mean to say, I know with relative confidence, is that where I was before, I could see many stars. Where I am now, only 2. Therefore, I must be very far, very distant from where I was before, but not necessarily out of reach of where I was before.